Good afternoon. This is Sarah Honeydew for JNS Biblical Productions on September 1st, 2012. According to the National Longitudinal Study of Use between 1997 and 2011, 40% of the first-time four-year college students fail to earn a degree or they never complete their education. We are going to talk to one of the experts who conducted the study to find out why so many students are failing or dropping out. Please welcome Dr. Harriet Hartag. Welcome.
Thank you.
Dr. Hartag, we've heard of the results of your 14-year study. The national average of 40% failures seems very high. From a biblical perspective, it seems like throwing bad fish back into the sea, as described in Matthew 13:47-50.
Yes, your comparison to students as fish is a good one. Colleges and universities accept all types of students from different minority backgrounds, varied parts of the country, and even varied high schools. Some are just not prepared for college and have poor family upbringings. Like you said, they have to be thrown back.
So I understand that you do a very thorough study of the situation.
Yes, it was not statistically perfect, but we took a sample of about 9,000 students studied from 1997 through 2011. We interviewed them, but because there were so many factors to be considered, we ended up with no positive proof.
So was there anything at all that was learned about why they were rejected and thrown back, as in the fish?
On the surface, I can say that it's due to low academic preparedness, but until more is understood about the type of student that is likely to drop out, there will likely be little progress in reducing the college failure rate in the United States.
Well, that's terrible, though. So you're telling me that after this 14-year study that nothing scientific has been proven to show as to why these kids have to be thrown back like the fish?
No, it would not be scientific if I were to just give you my opinion. Florida fishermen do this all the time. They throw millions of fish back into the Atlantic Ocean each year. They were just bad, inedible fish. We don't know why. You'll just have to ask them yourself.
Well, Dr. Hartag, if there's no science, then is there at least some sort of religious viewpoint you could give us?
All right. If I was a theologian, which I am not, I would say that heaven pulls in both good and evil people to be sorted out later. The bad and the wicked are to be thrown back. The National Student Clearinghouse reported that 55% of the undergraduates who finished their degree versus 56.1% of the undergraduates who finished a year later. We don't know why, but the result is that the U.S. has the lowest college completion rate in the developed world.
Well, maybe there wasn't enough students in this study.
Miss Honeydew, there are so many categories that the students were placed, we just have no answers.
I'll give you a certain answer. There's so many bad people in the world. And Matthew chapter 13, verse 48 says, when the net is brought in, the good fish are put into containers, and the bad fish are thrown out. And I don't think at the age of 18 that you can choose a profession.
Well, thank you very much for your conclusions, Dr. Hartag and Ms. Sedgway. It looks like failures of students must lie in a different realm. Maybe it has something to do with their convictions or intentions, their religion, whether they were to invest in their gifts. This is Sarah Honeydew for JNS Biblical Productions saying to read Matthew chapter 13:47-50, that the kingdom of heaven is like unto a fishing net. And good afternoon.
What are your thoughts on today's story? We'd like to know. So, leave a comment and subscribe to our channel, JNS Authentic Biblical Productions. Whether it's the Word of God through parables, true stories illustrating parables, or true stories in the life of Jesus Christ with commentary, you can see them all by subscribing to the most comprehensive collection of videos of biblical stories for you and your family. Have a blessed day.